Hello, what is going on? How's it going? Fun times.
Yeah, fun times to
Yeah.
be had.
Marvel Rivals. Whoa, that's a little spiked. Marvel Rivals resumes. It is week 5, I believe. The Vandals go out to an 0-4 start. They will face the Samford Bulldogs off to a nice little 4-0 start of their own. So opposites in that respect, but opposites attract sometimes. Maybe not in sports, but whatever. I'm undrafted in this,
Radical.
and we're set to return for Marvel Rivals action. Now, I want to talk about a little bit of strategy. I heard the Marvel Rivals team over talking a little bit about the ult usage, which is something we like bringing up a lot during our casts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that they're acknowledging that. In particular, it was a support usage that they wanted to kind of hem in on. What would you like to see out of the ult usage? Or just strategy. But the ult usage, what do we got to do here?
Yeah, so last time we saw them play, it wasn't last week because that was rescheduled, but the
Yes.
previous week before that, we saw them play, and there was a couple issues with the support ult. I saw a couple times where it was a double support ult. We all know that double support ults is not the play. You want to make sure they happen not at the same time. And then also, there's a lot of support ults that happen after a couple of the Vandals go down. You want to try and use them to keep your team alive. I know that sounds pretty obvious, but if a couple people are down, you might just want to use it for that next fight. But I'm pretty sure they were talking about holding on to some of the ults a little bit. So yeah, you got to make sure that you're using it as fast as possible as you can, because a lot of those support ults you can get very fast. And it just seems like the other team was going through the support ults a lot more than the Vandals.
Yes, in case you're wondering, the previous match was canceled. I believe it's some type of rescheduling issue, as happens in the ECAC world. But we're back. Did that match hang on? Did that match
They actually
Did it end
ended
up
up
happening?
playing yesterday. So
They did. It says the 29th, but that is not it.
Yeah.
They took a 3-0 loss to anyway. They took a 3-0 loss to Williamson. So they'll move to 0-4 on the season. We've only casted 3, but they're 0-4, so that's right. Still winless, facing a completely undefeated opponent. So
it'll be tough. It'll be a
never
tough
know.
matchup.
If Hawaii D2 Pacific can come in and beat Boise State, I feel like this game is definitely winnable, right? Anything can happen when it's a competition.
True. And even going for smaller goals as well, it's going to be tough. So even having some other goals like taking the map or winning a certain game mode is also a nice way to go out for it. Obviously, you want the win, but you want to take the wins when you can.
Yeah, I think especially facing a tough opponent such as this one, I think it's just the little things. Let's win the team fight. Let's get that elim. Let's do the little things, and eventually, if we keep doing the little things, we might find ourselves winning at the end there.
True.
That is it. We get a little look at the team inside there. Inside the Bruce Pittman in the basement. If you ever want to come check us out, we're there. We got a ton of seats always.
So many seats.
That whole spectator area, yeah.
And also, it's a great place to watch party, meet some other gamers with your interests.
It's true.
Nice way to meet people. So if you ever don't have anything to do and want to come down to the Esports Lab, it's a great place to come chill and hang out.
Yes, absolutely. A ton of game consoles around, obviously, as you would expect.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact hours, but we do have an open play system. Check out our socials. I think we have a website that has it, if you're interested in that. But anyway.
We got a Switch, too.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Couple PS5s here. We got everything.
Mm-hmm. Now, me personally, I also chucked out $500 for a Switch, too.
Was it worth it?
I think it's worth it, yes. However, I will not recommend other people also make that decision. Because to me, the 30 FPS upgrade to 60 is well worth the upgrade. I can't imagine playing Pokemon Legends ZA at 30 FPS.
Yeah,
that's just terrible.
I mean, that's pretty tough.
That is the Rainbow Six team. You can catch them on Mondays. They just came off of a They also lost, but they came on. But the team they were playing was was almost a pro level team. They had like a top 500. And I think it was 600.
Really?
Yeah, 600 in the world.
Oh, man.
They held their own. They had they had Marquis substitute in for that game, so they were a little stronger. But there they are. They're back practicing, and those are always fun matches in an interesting division. That Division A for ECAC, but they're not quite at the camera. If that's what you're looking for now.
Yeah. Talking more about our varsity Marvel Rivals team, we did see a couple roles kind of shine last week. For sure, I want to highlight the Vanguards. Both the Vanguards for the Vandals have been playing very nicely. Big G is that Emma Frost main, and even though sometimes, most of the time, Emma Frost is banned.
You may see one map, right?
Yeah,
the
true,
ban comes
true.
in.
Very, very good at that Emma Frost. And then also good if they have to pivot to like a Doctor Strange or something. Some good portals to be had. And a very good secondary tank to PC Bats, who PC Bats so far has been the most impressive to me on the team. Usually playing a Groot, or like a Magneto.
Something like that.
They
usually,
have been playing phenomenal, getting a ton of damage, putting in a lot of pressure, and being a very good frontline tank. It's just, we kind of say this every week. We want to see a couple of the other roles stand up and shine just a little bit more than what they have been.
Was going to say that. On the other hand, the DPS damage has definitely been one of the lesser focal points. I believe supports are holding their own. But just getting that, that damage in, I mean, it's a lot easier said than done here when we're sitting in the booth just talking about it. Of course, there's a lot that goes into that, but that would be nice to have as we come down the stretch here facing some tough opponents.
Yeah, and it's not even the damage that's really the main problem. It's that the Vandals are losing their supports faster than the enemy team is, and that's what's causing a lot of team fights. So it's either the Vandals aren't really doing the best of jobs at defending the supports, or they're just not doing a very good job at attacking the other supports and putting pressure on them.
It's a combination, but I would personally say that, look, those tanks, they're really big, they're easy to hit, but that's kind of the idea. You want to go around those tanks and hit the tiny guys in the back. Just holding, Luna throws out the snowballs, right? Yeah, target that one.
True.
It's as simple as that. Again, much easier said than done. Typically, some of these really good teams, like Samford, for example, you can see just the strategy to keep that backline in the backline, as opposed to kind of just the garbled mess that you see sometimes of competitive. I've had my fair share of Luna Snow people when I'm not on Luna Snow. Just skate right ahead, go forward, and then just die as soon as a team fight starts. And then blame DPS for not doing any damage.
Yeah, gotta love that.
Yep, I've never done that before in my life.
Yeah, never.
No,
never.
What? Come on, nah. What? Nah. No. All three roles do have pivotal roles to play, and have to contribute in some way. So the simplest of margins would just be to get all three roles as turning as effectively as possible.
True, that is what the Vandals want to go for, but yeah, there was some highlights from last time we did watch them. It does seem that they did improve in that game compared to the previous weeks. It looks to seem like they're going in a better direction, so that's always good to see, like the team slowly but surely getting better and better, building up that chemistry together, that teamwork. That's so important. And a lot of the plays and comms, the comms is something I have noticed getting a lot better. Is if there's someone in the back line, someone will come back for the Vandals to try and help with the back line. But we should be getting started pretty shortly here.
We should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's just really extreme, just analysts here, but if you win the team fights, there's a good chance you'll win the game. I know, just
wow,
absolutely insane.
That's
right?
brilliant. Oh my gosh.
ESPN, my resume's in the mail. Just
Brilliant
look me over,
insight
yep.
right there.
I'll be on Monday
You heard
Night
it here
Football before
first.
you know it. But yes, but for real, the team fights incentivized. If you see that the team is getting picked, maybe it's not your night. But I think just the support targets and not letting the supports go out is how a lot of Marvel Rivals goes. And of course, as usual, ult usage is always kind of the big thing in Marvel Rivals. But outside of that, if you can get some picks or two before the ults start flying, then you usually can go good.
Yeah, speaking of ults, the ult usage last time was better than before. They were trying out some ult combos, which I really like to see. We saw
We saw that.
some Groot Namor.
Yes.
We saw Groot combo with a lot of stuff. We saw like Emma Frost doing like the little beam, and then there was like a duelist ult that popped onto that. So we saw some combos, and I want to see a lot more combos from the Vandals. The ult combos are like saving up 2 ults to use at the same time always gets like so much value. But it's just hard to make sure that both of those ults are online at the same time. So you have to make sure that you're communicating that to your teammates to try and get that ult combo off.
Another thing is just not to get rattled after things don't go your way. It's going to happen in a league such as this one, in a competitive league. We saw last game, not last week. I'm not sure how that went, but last game that we casted, they had that one map and then, that one objective and domination, and then the rest just flurried away, and it got worse and worse as the match go on. So just don't get, you're going to lose momentum sometimes, but you shouldn't be losing momentum in that fashion, where the entire rest of the map is just a foregone conclusion. You've played the game before, right? They're playing the same game that we are.
Sure.
Right? It's high school football coaches say, right? just go out there and have some fun, right?
Yeah, just have some fun. Just game. Go out there and game. Come on, do your thing.
Yep.
Get some kills or whatever.
For reference, the team that Idaho got 3-0'd by was 3-0'd by Samford in week 2. And
yeah, it seems that Samford is the top of the division right now. So definitely the top dogs we are up against this week. Well, we're the underdogs.
Yep. The underdogs for sure. And, hey, there's a lot of underdogs going on. College basketball just started. We got one pretty huge one in the state of Idaho. So you never know, right? The underdogs could have some momentum.
True.
On the other hand, the favorites are favorites for a reason. They also 3-0'd the University of Michigan's Flint team, who the Vandals started off the season getting 3'd by. Just a fun stat. West Virginia Wesleyan, who I believe we have not played yet. I think that's the last week. Did take a map off of Samford, but that is the only map that they have lost thus far.
Only losing one map is pretty impressive.
There we go. Oh, no, they lost another one to SUNY Polytechnic, who was the one that we streamed last match. Yes. Hi?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Oh, my gosh. You're just so incredibly
I know,
smart.
dude. I'm just on that, yeah.
You're on that.
I know, exactly. Just got this dialed up, not looking at the computer slightly off screen or anything. Don't worry about that.
Computer? No, that's all up in here.
Yep. I just have that memorized, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just go home in my notebook, doing my Japanese homework. I just go write down, lost to SUNY. I do actually have that for the football team on my whiteboard, so it wouldn't be too far fetched.
You have that on your whiteboard in Japanese?
My whiteboard in my dorm room, just sitting on my dorm. I throw I got the football team's record up in there every single game and the scores. Just a way to stay engaged with the stuff that I actually have up on the whiteboard.
That's some good school spirit right there.
Yeah, school spirit.
You love to see it.
Yeah, I put the basketball team up in the top left. We'll see if I keep that one. There's a lot more games going on there. So
yeah, it's a lot harder to track.
Yeah, it's a good way to stay with what's actually on the whiteboard, like the actual reminders that I have to do, as opposed to it just being in the background. There we go. Whoa, that's like a double. Ooh.
Whoa. Oh, my gosh. Awesome transition
hit
right there.
MR button.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like they are getting into the lobby.
I see it a little bit. practice
Yeah,
range too.
I think both teams are in there. Using my little eyes.
That absolutely dope Luna snow skin that I need to obtain. Goes hard.
Yeah.
Right. We'll see. Yeah, that's Coda there with. Usually stays on supports. I imagine that'll be about the same there. It's kind of interesting how the team kind of is split among these two rows.
I
I've always
know.
noticed that.
I don't usually see that with any of our other teams.
Oh, you know what? I know why. Because there's an issue with like that computer on the left there. I don't know the whole story behind that, but that's like unusable right now. Apparently that costs a lot of
If one person has to go to the other side, why not just split it up evenly so
like
everyone has someone to fist bump?
You know, they got exactly right. It's keeping within the team spirit, right? Team chemistry, which has gotten a lot better over the season. So I don't know. Well, no judging. It was just an observation. But you know, they got the dual fist bump over there, and then you know how it goes, right? We'll see. How's that lobby looking? Gonna see that up close there? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure there's.
Looks like that's in.
Everyone's
Oh yeah.
in.
Yep. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, get
Map
that on your screen shortly. There you go.
Is gonna be starting right about now.
Ooh.
We are heading into the band phase.
That little graphic right there. All right. Shout out to the media team for that one.
All right, there is going to be 3 bands and 2 protections for each team.
Yeah, okay, so here's the question we asked every time. Has Samford done their homework and is going to ban Emma Frost right to start? We will see. Okay, that's interesting.
They
a Bucky fan from Idaho to start off.
Yeah, usually we play Bucky a lot, but I guess Bionic Break isn't in the starting lineup this week, so no Bucky to be had.
That's all right. So we'll see. Oh boy, that's a Lord Black Panther. That'll be fun. Might want to
look who
about
got
that
banned.
Eventually. Yep, Emma Frost goes. So we'll see what Big G goes to. Has had a few different options. As opposed to just Emma Frost whenever that doesn't work, but whatever goes. Waiting for the save here. If it's Black Panther, we're cooked. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. This Black Panther could be a bit of a menace right here.
Watch out for Mystery 3K. Hang on.
And Vandals have been struggling a bit in the diving game. That has definitely been one of their weaknesses so far in this ECAC league. So let's see if they improved at all in defending the back lines. Idaho is going to keep Cloak and Dagger for Fluffy Dino to play. I don't think Cloak and Dagger is necessarily as strong as they once were, but still a very strong support character to have. And
Ult has been nerfed, but not to that extent. Mystery 3K on that Black Panther that was saved. They're putting it all into a Plat 3 player. All-time Diamond. Which is better than Idaho. That's around where I am right now. Or not right now, but I guess that's my peak, I should say. That's 40. I don't know, I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier.
Yeah, but
40% pick Black Panther.
Okay, 40%. So not like the craziest one trick, but plays him a decent amount.
I mean, 40% is pretty. 62% win waiver, though, so it's working.
Yeah.
Plat 3 match.
Man, Idaho bans Jeff the Shark. They banned Jeff the Shark not last week, but the week before.
Don't want the Jeff smoke.
Yeah, they really don't want this Jeff smoke. And I know Mysticism used to play a lot of Jeff, but as the season has been moving forward, hasn't played as much as supports and more duelists. And I think the Vandals ran out of time there for their second keep. So they don't have a second protection, which might cost them depending on who this last ban is going to be for Samford.
That Jeff ban is a good idea. Let's see. Top hero, Jeff. That is Hitman sitting at Grandmaster 3. So that Jeff ban might be a decent idea, but we'll see the flex. Can flex to Luna and Invisible Woman. That's not banned, right? Nope. So if I had to guess, we'll see a Luna here on Hitman. Let's see. Am I a sidekick?
I'm not judging.
Hey, okay.
Come on, just hit select. Make me look good.
Make him look
We
good.
do see a Luna on Nico, so yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. Bam. Oh, look at that, man. Just psychic.
Oh, wow. This is a comp I'm not used to seeing from Idaho.
Yeah, this is interesting here.
We got a Doctor Strange Scarlet Witch team up going on Angela for both teams, so we'll definitely get some of the new character action.
Oh, yes.
Love to see some of that.
We'll see how long this lasts, but it is 2-2-2 to start. I believe, right? Yeah. I know Idaho's got 2-2-2.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we'll see. It's Idaho in red, Samford in blue as we're set to start here in 25 seconds. You got a timer there.
And this Scarlet Witch right here for Idaho could be a very good counter to Black Panther's dive. Scarlet Witch is just very good with that hit scan on just landing hits on very fast characters, very agile characters. So if Scarlet Witch plays in the back with the supports, that could be looking good for the support's health in general. But we'll have to see how this plays out.
We got the cool Luna stand on Nikos. See
You
how this
and
starts.
your Luna skins.
Looks like they're gonna.
As Star-Lord.
Starlight's going right in to start.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch, I feel like, actually has a pretty good matchup. So Big G could find some.
Oh, I'm liking this
Good
blitzkrieg
value.
strategy here. Surround him already on the Samford side.
Oh, Toxic Ray is
Okay.
actually going to be the one on Angela. Doesn't usually play tank on the side of Vandals. PC Bats finding one. Mysticism
Drink gets
going
the
down.
first. Iron Man. Oh boy, this is trouble already. Uh-oh. Oh!
Man,
Last
gets
long
out
gets
of
out of
there.
there. Yeah, good move.
Yeah, so far a lot of hits going down for both sides. Idaho is about to have that 6-person back online in the fight. Dr. Strange doing a good job at taking some sight for Idaho, and Idaho has actually won the majority of sights so far. Angela just doing so good
no
at
cap yet.
kidnapping here.
Still no cap. Idaho's sitting on it. Will take it to start. Yeah, there's the small things right there. Took that first cap.
Yeah.
And Samford's pushed back right now.
PC Bat's doing a very good job at frontlining for the Vandals, and we see Toxic Ray try and go for that little kidnap as Angela for that opposing Vanguard doesn't quite get them. Okay, Dr. Strange.
Oh, hang on. This is
going to
huge.
go down. Doesn't
Didn't
quite
do
get
anything,
Oh,
though, yeah.
actually got Magneto, but Magneto does get revived.
Oh, yes.
That
Good
rocket
res.
revive always getting some great value.
Yeah, another underrated aspect of Rocket's kit is that you're essentially fighting a 7v6 for a second there if you can do it right.
All right, support all on both sides coming in, counteracting both.
Nobody play the game for 10 seconds.
Yeah, okay, the Scarlet Witch ult could actually hit people.
Oh, boy.
Scarlet Witch,
Okay, Scarlet Witch goes
down
down.
instead.
That's going to be a cap. Let's see. Yeah, retreat away.
Oh, man,
And
that
Samford gets a cap.
Luna just got 3 final hits right there. Luna kind of popping off.
Not bad, yeah. The Hitman, yeah.
Yep.
Grandmaster 3, so watch out for that.
What is
Oh
that
my
crosshair?
God.
What? I ran check. Jeez, it looks slightly slanted too. Like it doesn't look like.
Oh yeah, it's not even
Yeah.
90 degrees there. It's like
What?
80. It's like sitting at 88.
Get
That's
this
crazy.
man a protractor. What is this?
I mean, with that's
it
a good.
wor-
That's
if
not a
it
terrible.
works.
I mean, we're making fun of it, but that's not terrible for Black Panther, right?
yeah,
you don't
I
have
guess
to,
you don't really need.
you don't
the
really
best.
need the. You know, you don't need a Call of Duty hit scan there.
Yeah,
that
that's
was a.
really funny though.
That is hilarious, though. It's probably really good, actually. I don't really play Black Panther, but I'd imagine that would work out pretty decently. Oh boy,
man,
PC Bat's low,
Bats.
meanwhile.
Yeah, he's gonna need all the healing to get soaked up right on into
Good heals,
him.
but Magneto's down on the Samford side. Maybe a good time for a push. And it's going.
Oh
Yep.
man,
Fluffy gets one.
trades from both sides.
Oh
it looks
my
like
goodness,
it's going
look at
out in
this.
Idaho's favor.
Idaho, yep. Idaho on the cap again.
I don't know how PC Bats ended up living that. Great job on the sports, keeping him
Yeah.
alive. That support ult
That was
from
great from the
Fluffy
supports.
Dino was fantastic right there.
Probably
to
helped
keep
that.
him alive.
Yeah, probably helps that Magneto was down in that.
Feeling stronger already.
But Idaho would take it nonetheless. Watch out for Wow, Eye of Agamotto there.
It's a hard word to say.
Ooh, yeah, it's not like it's my job or anything. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Not
Mysticism
happening.
goes down. PC Bats is going to use this ult. Gets
Rocket's out.
Rocket.
Oh, but trapped, though.
Okay, that Angela is pretty low. If PC Bat survives this
my
one,
goodness.
oh, man, what can't he survive? Probably
PC
that right
Bat.
there, actually.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, this Star Wars ult is going to get a ton of value. Gets one,
gets
finds another.
That's almost a complete team wipe. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a team wipe because, yeah, they're just walking from spawn. Great. Just the one ult can switch it. Welcome to Marvel Rivals.
But Idaho is in this 99% on
Yeah, they're
point.
waiting
Only
on
need
it.
to win one more team fight to fully capture this first objective.
Yeah, I think the recap's been a huge issue for Idaho. Let's see. Oh, they go
Doctor
straight for Strange Shield. I don't know about that. They go right to Luna for the cap. I don't know if...
And the Scarlet Witch ult right there gets two.
Oh, gets two. Not
Oh,
bad.
man.
Rocket's down
Okay,
as well.
Two more for Idaho. They are winning the objective right here. Black Panther and Magneto
Freon.
trying to do some
Oh.
damage. Big G finding one on
OG,
Black
but
Panther.
Idaho caps.
And that Scarlet
Are they going
Witch,
to be able to respond in time? I don't think so. Oh, there's still one left.
yeah, they are getting staggered. Oh,
They
a Doctor
hold.
Strange portal
Oh
gets
my
on
goodness,
the
here we
side, and
go.
this portal is here.
Portal, watch out. PC Bat's not going to survive that.
It is overtime right now. Whoever wins this team fight
Mysticism's
probably
going
wins
down. That's going to be
the map.
Samford. Yep, not enough time, especially with that Strange portal. That's a win for Samford. Oh, man.
There could
Wait, hang on.
be
Yeah,
enough
maybe a
time
little.
for Idaho.
I don't think so. 95.
Don't think so.
Yeah, they're
going to
push it forward. No chance there.
Wait.
Oh!
They
Oh my
get on
goodness.
the site right here. Fluffy
Dino
Dino.
didn't spend the ult.
Oh,
it goes down
that
quickly.
Magneto ult.
Was that a stall, though? Was that a stall? Is that enough to stall? Let's see. PC Bat's alive. Gets one on that cooldown. Let's see. It's a 3v6, though. It's going to be tough. Big G goes down. Nice. Okay. So that was a loss, but that was great ult usage from Idaho. Almost winning that against this 4-0 opponent. Man, if we could see more of that, that's what we are looking for in this team. Finally live for the first time. There's the little things right there. You saw, right? The Idaho team a few weeks ago probably would have popped off that cloak and dagger ult, early in that last team fight, but held on, acknowledged that, this team fight is going to be lost, and almost had that there, just couldn't quite get the kills at the end there. Man, what a round.
Yeah, a big shout out to the Magneto on Samford's side right there. Holding on to that mag ult to counteract the cloak and dagger support ult was what won them the round right there, canceling that full support ult. Idaho could have had a free path on the site using that ult, but the Magneto ult took care of Cloak and Dagger, closing out that first capture point in the side of Samford.
Yep. Sinews, the Magneto, Grandmaster 3, currently also peaked at Grandmaster 3. Man, doing a good job despite the overwhelming opponents right here. Let's see. This was the problem last time. Is can they maintain this, that great play? That was Idaho at their best. Let's see if they can maintain that.
Okay, trying to go for a kidnap right here. Doesn't quite find anything.
Oh,
just
boy.
heads right on back.
Oh, yeah, Magneto, good job on the pushback. PC Bats. Oh, yeah, PC Bat got shot. That's a great play. Only a matter of time.
Oh,
whoa,
man.
wait,
Wait, Angela fell off the map somehow. The flying character does, but does get revived right here. Mystery trying to go for this dive on Cloak and Dagger, doing a lot of damage, but the heals are going to be there.
Ooh.
And actually gets picked off from Mysticism.
Oh, and I have Agamotto and got frozen. My goodness, how did that not do anything? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Rafik there. Gonna fall in. Man.
Okay, Ray. That was a clean 2K. Make it a 3K right here. Oh man, first time
Samford
on
does
Vanguard.
have the cap though, so get in the objective. Hold on here. Man, Magneto cannot die.
Yeah,
Snooze.
Magneto doing a great job on stalling this hold for Samford. And
Did it very well.
Sports
Yeah,
in the
team's
back.
back.
Wow, that's actually crazy. He didn't go down. Not a lot of damage going from Idaho, and now Samford is kind of turning the tables
Watch that witch. Nope.
on site here.
And Mysticism will switch to Namor. I guess to counter the one flyer you see.
Yeah, Namor
Got
is
it.
actually pretty good in Samford right now.
Yep.
For that Black Panther and Star Wars. Very good counter for both of them. good against dive and flyers. So I really like that pick from Mysticism.
Yep, good move. Let's see if anything's happening. Getting some chip off, Samford is. Just charging up the ults. 3 on Samford's side to only 1 for this Idaho attack.
But, man, this percent is ticking right on up for the side of Samford. It looks like Idaho is only going to have time for really one team fight. Maybe another if they have a good Doctor Strange portal. Big G already finding the first pick. Mysticism finding one on Black Panther. This is a nice opportunity.
Maybe get something out of there. Ooh, Fluffy Dino pops ult. That's an okay ult just to
and
stay
they
on
do
point.
get objective throughout that. So now Idaho is getting
Luna.
some percent happening.
Oh, boy.
Wow, pushing back and staggering Samford.
Oh, hit the health pack. Oh, nice. You love to see that from the tanks.
Oh, Toxic Ray does go down. Got punished for being a bit too aggressive there. Was really trying to finish off that Magneto. That Magneto just doing
that's a
such a good job at surviving.
Grandmaster play there. Acknowledging that's where the health pack is. If I pick that, I'm going to stay alive here. Great move. Eye of Agamotto goes out on the other hand.
Oh, and PC Bats goes down right after ulting. That is going to be the frontliner tank down for Idaho, and this is going to be a very tough hold.
Ooh.
All Idaho going right on down. Is there going to be
for
time
Strange Portal again?
for the Strange Portal?
Nope, not going to have enough time.
And that is going to be map number 1 in favor of Samford. But that first capture point, Idaho actually stood a fighting chance right there and was actually in the lead for a decent amount.
Yeah, not bad at all.
That second capture point kind of getting ahead of them just a little bit right there. And Hitman with the MVP of Luna. I bet you like seeing this.
Yeah.
23, 5, and 17 assists.
Oh, yes.
This is a good job at DPSing as well as healing.
Yep, that's what you do as successful support, not heal botting and getting it. And hey, the game will even reward you with an MVP screen. You know how that goes, right?
Yeah.
Not really, because you're not that support.
Yeah. I'm usually the Vanguard.
Yeah,
but
it's good when you get that support MVP screen.
Yeah, both supports actually being the best players on their team, according to the stats. Okay, Star Wars getting 14k damage, 14 final hits. Both duelists on the side of Samford actually having so many final hits, more than what Idaho has, and that is the biggest difference maker.
Yep.
In these battles.
It was a difference in damage, but honestly, that wasn't too bad at all. I mean, just focus on the little things, right? Get those ults out at the right time, and you'll have some success here. I mean, my goodness, that was just a comp. That's 2 Grandmasters on the Samford side, so that was pretty well fought. There are some weak holes in the Samford team, right? Black Panther wasn't doing all that much with that dive comp.
Yeah, I think Idaho actually really countered the Black Panther right there, even though he did get quite a bit of final hits. Also ended up getting taken down quite a bit of time. So finding value, but also not finding value in some team fights. If that Black Panther went down, basically like the whole team kind of went down for the most part. Magneto, who is Sinews for the side of Samford, also was left alone on site a couple times there. Instead of staggering and dying, he somehow found a way to survive right there and wait for his teammates to come back. Great job from him for stalling and doing
absolutely.
That's very good job, Vanguard.
Job of the Vanguard there. That's what you need to do, right? Stay alive for long enough. I think that the silent killer was Rocket with the reses, right? When you're fighting a 7v6, yeah. Perfectly placed, perfectly timed. You know, that's not that it's like a huge thing, but you know.
Yeah.
It is to get the reses, but yeah, I mean, just I don't know. How exactly do you counter that?
A rocket revive?
Yeah.
Usually
get to it?
Yeah,
shoot it down?
get to it, but you usually have to play like some sort of like dive character. Angela is probably decent for trying to scout out the rocket revives. Just a character that goes in the backline some, because that's usually where that rocket revive is happening. But for the most part, if the rocket is like a good, competent rocket, which I believe Samford's to be, it's going to be hard to find that revive, and it's just so much value, because Idaho had so many first bloods there, but then they just got revived. And then
That's
that first
the
blood,
idea, right?
Yeah. Very tough to go up against, and that's why I think Rocket is one of the best healers to be playing right now.
Yes. Honestly, I feel like he was never. I don't think there's a single character in this game except for Widow that is not viable at some level, and Iron Fist. But you know how it goes. DPS is interesting. Interesting how that works. But anyway, I think you go back to, the call-outs, right? You need to be calling out ults, and you need to be calling out. Now with a Rocket that's really good at being Rocket, you also have to call out the utility. It's like we're playing Valorant right now, right? Because you got to place that down. That and Penny. You got to place that down. Where's the nest at? Where's the res at? And all this stuff. So it just adds another level of complexity. And, I mean, Samford just did that very well in that map. But not to get discouraged. Idaho definitely held their own.
Yeah, that was very impressive from them. I was pleasantly surprised, especially on that first capture point. The second capture point, it was only realistically like 2 or 3 team fights. It just took a long time for all of the Vandals to regroup after a team fight, and that's what made Samford get so much percent so fast without very little hassle. I guess they did a pretty good job at staggering the Vandals on their team fight victories, and then they had to wait for all of them to regroup to try and go and recapture that objective. Kind of just got into that cycle, as you were saying, where if they lose one team fight, then it just kind of keeps on not going their way over and over again, and it's really hard to get back momentum right there.
Yep. On the other hand, earlier in that match, as we get the LMs going, earlier in that match, that killer there in that one map was the Star-Lord ult, right?
Oh, man, that was a good one.
That was great. Perfectly timed. And if Idaho can get some ults like that going, I mean, it was just perfectly timed, honestly. There's not too much you can do to counter that. Tanks were down and then just picked everyone else out. But if Idaho can get something like that going, it would be nice. Man, they're afraid of Bucky here. I would be. Let's see.
Yeah, I am curious to see what other bans Idaho is going to do. I wonder if they're going to still ban that Jeff or try and ban one of the other characters that was played last round that gave them a pretty difficult time, such as that Star-Lord. Okay, Black Panther is going to get saved once more. Mystery 3K does get his ideal superhero right here.
Gonna guess that's because Mystery 3K is a little bit of a one-trick when it comes to this level of competition.
If you have a Lord Black Panther, why not use a Lord Black Panther?
It's true. This is true. Very annoying.
Angela is going to be saved. Yeah, Toxic Ray Vix actually really surprised me on how well he was playing.
Yes,
Angela
absolutely.
right
Man,
there.
with Angela. Every time a new hero is added, man, it's just conveniently one of the best in the game.
Conveniently.
Isn't that a strange coincidence?
That's
so weird.
That is pretty weird, huh?
Huh, yeah. Curious. It's kind of like, and then they get nerfed.
All right, Cloak and Dagger gets banned. So Idaho saved Cloak and Dagger last time. Cloak and Dagger is going to get banned this time. And Jeff is actually going to be saved. So we'll see this scary Jeff that Idaho is afraid to go up against. Idaho banned Hulk again. Very scared for this Hulk or even the Hulk team up, possibly.
It's likely what's being countered there. I mean, Hulk is not fun, but the team up is even worse.
Star-Lord is going to get banned as the final ban for Idaho. Probably a pretty smart one. Even though they have that Namor,
you saw that Jeff
Star-Lord
save.
still was getting some good value right there.
So watch out for Hitman on Jeff with the save. We could see they've been scared. Fluffy's going to take advantage of it and pick Jeff as well.
Yeah, two Jeffs.
This will be a Jeff fight.
That's probably why Idaho didn't ban Jeff, because they want to play Jeff some of their own. And, wow, yeah, Big G, I guess, is stepping down as of this week for from that Vanguard role to that damage dealing role.
Yeah, and decent idea. It's worked out all right.
It has. They're doing that Doctor Strange, and not Widow combo, Scarlet combo. I almost said Widow because I was looking at Samford's comp and got quite surprised. Okay, not going to be playing Widow, but we see something even cooler. Spider-Man.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
We have not seen that. Oh, no. I was about to hype him up. Spidey, no.
I mean, Psylocke is cool.
Yeah, I like Psylocke. Actually
Psylocke
plays
is
some
cool, but man,
Psylocke.
dude,
So.
high-level Spider-Man is so fun to watch.
Very satisfying. Probably some of the most satisfying gameplay there is to watch. Vandals are going to start on offense. They have definitely done better on offense than defense. They seem to do a pretty good job attacking this initial site, but defense just really gets out of hand for them. So they need to start off strong on offense if they want a chance to win this map. Looks like Idaho's going up above on this second story, going for this high. I love when teams do this. Getting the high ground is actually quite big in team fights. This Venom almost picking off that Jeff right away.
Oh, that Venom armor. Man, that Venom armor was perfectly timed. Wait until the last second and to get out of there. Man, I mean, that was a great first Venom little dive right there to start it off.
The
DC
dive?
That's a good hit.
The dive is actually crazy for Samford. They got Venom, Psylocke, and Black Panther.
I think they're adjusting the comp, and rightly so. The dive is going to definitely be a problem. With Jeff is kind of anti-dive. You know, you can swim away. Luna's kind of fast. You know, has to freeze away. So if played right, both of these supports can definitely help the dives, but don't waste your ice ball if you're Luna on just firing into the crowd of the tank.
Okay, a couple of Idaho do get some kills, but it's trades from both sides right now. It's a 4-on-4 on site. This Venom doing a good job at surviving. He is going to take down PC Bats. Mysticism not having any healers nearby.
Yep.
And all of Idaho is going to go down.
That's not good at all.
At least Angela doesn't go down for staggering purposes right there. Okay, I thought Venom was going to get aggressive, but
man,
it's not.
This dive comp is crazy. Oh, boy.
Wow, yeah, this is a crazy spot as Angela to be.
Oh, this is straight out of a horror movie. Look at this.
Just stalking
their prey.
Goodness. Which
Auto
one?
camera, don't go off of this for a second, please. Oh my goodness. Look at this 1v1.
She's the flanking Angela. It's just two birds going after each other. Oh,
flying
man.
Type versus flying type here.
Yeah,
Rayvik is getting the bad end of the stick. Goes down first in that, but a trade-off. Fluffy will get mystery. Oh, but gets revived there. Man, that rocket.
Oh, okay. Fluffy pops the Jeff ult.
Gets
Angela. And
that was not the move right there, especially nowhere near a ledge or anyone or a team that can eliminate that. That's the type of ults that will lose your team fights.
Yeah, really needed value off that Jeff ult right there. But Idaho does have a lot of ults to work with. So does Samford. So this next team fight is going to be very ult heavy right here. Doctor Strange portal gets them on this top second layer. Bunch of people going in and out of this big
try and
G.
get, I don't think is it close enough to get anything.
Oh no, that pushback was actually fantastic right there. That Namor ult finds two. Very valuable right there. PC Bats trying to get anything.
I think you might want to save that ult there. Yeah, want the cap, though. Want the cap. I understand. Only 30 seconds left. I would have held it for a last one here, though. We'll see if it can pay off.
Yeah, this is going to be a struggle to get right on
Only one
site.
ult on the Namor ult. That's going to be tough.
Yeah.
DC does switch over to 4. Decent idea to get the cap.
Yeah, probably to get there faster.
I say just
man, some volleyball happening between these Angelas.
Keep Goat distracted here if you're Idaho. That's not going to do it.
Okay, they are
here we
on
go.
site. A couple people are swallowed. Overtime bar is going to go down, and that is going to be a flawless hold for Samford right there.
Great. Not much needed for Samford to cap here. And, I mean, just doing what you need to do with that. I mean, half the time it was just pushing them back, right? With all the dive options and all the push-aways with Magneto. I mean, that's really all you got to do. Just disorganize the team, and then they'll fall like pawns. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that dive really caught Idaho off guard. They couldn't quite figure out anything to really deal with it. That Angela was also being very annoying. And, oh my goodness, is that Daredevil I see? We're going to see some Daredevil.
Daredevil. Oh, yes.
Oh, man, I
boy.
am excited for this. Another new character. One of my favorite Marvel characters.
I've barely seen Daredevil, so we'll see.
I have also barely
You'll have
seen
to
Daredevil as well.
You'll have to
so,
talk his old and everything, because I don't really know it.
Yeah, we'll experience it together.
Oh, yeah. I was just trying to give you a layup there, bro.
Oh, no.
I know him very well.
Oh, yeah, nope. We are in the same boat right here. But, yeah, it'll be fun to watch him play.
Big G has pretty much officially gone off tank, and he's going for Rocket now.
Is Sam... Okay, Samford for a second only had one support. I was about to say, that is crazy bold.
That's what we call a flex comp. And not like, flex switch around. Flex, we're flexing on you.
Yeah.
Don't think that's a hit.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, PC Bats just annihilates Iron Man. That's a realistic Thor versus Iron Man one-on-one right there. That's what would happen in real life.
Ooh. Oh, no.
I don't know. I'm an Iron Man guy, but Thor would destroy him in a second. I'm sorry. He's a god of thunder.
It's true.
All right. Already a lot of pressure onto the site. Venom doing a good job getting in the back lines, causing some pressure here. PC Bats trying to get this Rocket in the back. Doing a good job.
Rocket escape. Good job.
Okay, Sinus finds one on PC Bats. He must have got two overextended, but Big G does get that revive off. So far, none of Idaho's really gone down. And right as I say that, the supports are going down, and everyone just goes down. Oh, man.
Yeah,
sorry I said anything.
That's game right there.
Yeah, and bang.
Quick capture.
That was a fast capture right there. And, yeah, Idaho's been struggling on that defense, especially getting that first hold. It seems like they never win that first team fight on defense. But that is going to make the score 2-0 in the series so far, leaving Samford on series point. Mystery 3K with the MVP right here. Bit of aura full MVP screen. Definitely one of the most calm ones, I'd say.
Yes.
Peace and tranquility right there. Oh, wow. Sinus, 0 deaths. The supports with 0 deaths. That's not what you want to see.
0. Oh, my goodness. Right back to it. This is a pattern that you just want to break out of. You have the great first map, and then the rest of it is just... Obviously, the team's going to make adjustments, too, but you should also be making these adjustments. This is just a story that isn't want to be seen throughout the rest of this, man. I mean, yeah, zero kills on that support the whole time. Just, again, I know those tanks are fun to hit, but, they don't do anything.
Yeah.
I know.
I did see Idaho, actively trying to target some of the supports.
Yes, I did like that.
Just doing a good job at getting away from the fight. I saw Rocket a couple times just always backing up to where he's safe, so the person targeting him has to focus on someone else, and then they come right back into that fight, pretending that nothing happened right there.
Yeah, but you make a good point. I was saying that it was Idaho's fault, but really, especially Rocket and just the way you can get out of those engagements. I mean, Samford was doing those perfectly, right? You saw Rocket going back pretty much every time. I mean, just a sneaky little rat. That's the idea.
And then Jeff was also the other support.
Jeff, right?
Both of those are very good.
Great escape options, right?
Support options for survivability right there.
So, I don't know. What's the ban going to be? Do we get Rocket and Jeff out of here? Just to try and force him to stay with something a little less, movable. Let's see. There you got.
I think one of those would be a good option. Maybe we see that Jeff ban once again from Idaho. But I really think that Black Panther especially since they really want him badly, and he's been like the first keep on both rounds. I think that's a sign to try and ban him on this map. And he was MVP last map, doing a lot of pressure in the back lines.
I disagree with that. I think the MVP happened because of a lack of just targeting. But anyway, yeah, that Black Panther is only plat, so I don't know. I think I'd want the supports out of there if I'm Idaho. We'll see what they're talking. They are talking about it. We'll see around, talking a little bit. There's Coach Brawler down at the bottom right there.
Yeah, so far,
Bottom
Bucky
center.
has been the first ban from Idaho, so I am curious to see if they're going to
maybe lay
continue
off
with
that.
rocking that or face up against a Bucky maybe, and maybe this Bucky is quite insane. Are any of the players
Bucky.
a Bucky man
Oh, yeah, let's
that
see.
you've scouted out?
Let me go through it real quick. Nope. Maybe they just don't want to see Bucky, which I kind of understand that, but Bucky is counterable, right? So if you're really playing for Bucky, right, the reason Bucky can dominate comp so easily is because, you got to have like kind of a specific way to counter him, as like, dives, people, because he's not a hit scan, right? So that's kind of his downfall, I'd say.
I mean, he's just like an S tier character.
He is.
Overall.
I mean, he's really good, right? But so that could be it, right? You just don't want to see that, and especially with Idaho likes to stay bunched up a lot, which is a decent idea, right? With supports just being able to take that, but of course with Bucky's armed and dangerous ult, that can go bad very quickly. That could be an entire team wipe with just one ult. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Oh, wait. This is
the replay you see on the bottom there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It didn't look like the first map to me.
It was. That was the very first map. Yeah, that was the very first map.
That kind of caught me off guard.
This is the second one. Yep. And you see, man, that rocket there. I really would get Rocket out of here if I was. I know the scoreboard doesn't really say it, but I think Rocket's kind of the glue of this team right now.
Yeah, that revive has also caused a lot of problems. And
or you counter Rocket, right, and try and get that revive yourself, because that's kind of a unique thing that Rocket has. I would just go with the ban, though.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We saw Idaho play a little bit of Rocket that time, got a little bit of value, but I believe switched off in the end.
Switched off pretty quickly. I just go for the ban, but we will see.
I agree with that.
What happens? I don't. Back to your other question. I don't see a Bucky main. If I had to guess, it would be 2Drink. But we'll see if they just go straight for the ban anyway, and we'll never get to find out.
And a Bucky ban once more for Idaho.
Straight to Bucky, and then
Emma Frost. So same first bans, all three maps.
Oh, come on.
Both teams really don't want to see either of those
Frost
characters.
Isn't that scary? Come on, just one.
Yeah, and Big G, the one that plays Emma Frost, has been playing Duelist.
So yeah, Drink will stay on Star-Lord there for the most part. Grandmaster 1. Kind of scary.
A Hella save. Okay.
Interesting.
I think they probably could have saved someone else. I don't think Samford would. Yeah. Oh, no, Hella was banned.
Hella was banned, yeah. Okay. But, I mean, are we seeing too much out of Hella in this Idaho team? I guess we'll see. If they want to switch it up.
Mysticism sometimes plays Hella.
This is true.
That's going to be who I believe will probably play her.
This is true.
And that Black Panther does get banned. Namor also getting banned. So a couple of recurring characters we've been seeing are banned.
Yep, seems like it. If that Ultron from Pogger stays, although with no Jeff ban, I think Jeff's gonna be just fine there. Oh yes.
Yeah.
So Hitman will stay on Jeff.
Okay, if this final ban is it doesn't even seem like they're playing Rocket as of right now.
We'll see. Maybe they just pre-select because you saw mysteries on Spider-Man.
Come
on, please. I want to see Spider-Man.
I would like to see some Spider-Man gameplay in this.
I mean, it would be fortunate for Idaho, but man, I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Cloak and Dagger save. Why not? I don't think that was getting banned, but was it banned last match? I don't think so.
Oh, it got banned one time.
It did. That's true. Yes. You're right. Waiting on the last one.
Well, a Magic ban.
Magic. Yeah, just don't Trying to get some of that dive out of there.
Yeah, just really don't want to see any of those scary damage
They're
dealers.
getting PTSD from the second
They
match.
banned 3 duelists.
Yeah, interesting idea. I would have gone Rocket. We'll see if they actually don't go Rocket this time. We'll see. Maybe they'll think Idaho's had him figured out now. Okay, sure.
Invisible Woman banned. All right, so a lot of duelists have been banned, so that's definitely gonna shrink in the pool of what they can play as far as damage dealers.
Oh, look at the fly here. It has 3 characters capable of getting in the air. If Goat stays on Spider-Man, come on.
Yeah.
They'll go with the lone tank for now. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, maybe just joking around. Oh,
wow, yeah, swapping all over the place. We
discrepancy.
don't really know what these comps are until they're selected. I would have taken a really long time on deciding what they want to do. Samford has the Jeff and Rocket combo once again. We see a Hulk who has been banned the previous 2 maps.
okay. Yeah, so Cap, which I mean,
Cap
Samford did
last
their
time.
homework. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you recall watching the stream a few weeks ago, Cap did pretty good against this Idaho team. Pretty good is probably an understatement.
Man, Idaho really wants this Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch combo to work out. It hasn't the previous 2 maps. Okay, they're just swapping around. Big G is going to be Hella. Hella and Scarlet Witch are actually pretty good into Star Wars. It's not too flyers
straight
anymore,
for it.
but
Oh, so's Toxic Ravik. Man, they're like mashing each other stride for stride sometimes.
yeah. Yeah, this Angela versus Angela
yep.
duel has been quite entertaining.
It's been quite entertaining, but it's going Goat's ways more than none when the 1v1s do happen.
Oh, wow. Big G just really getting harassed in the backlines. All the healers getting harassed as well. Lots of pressure.
No. There's just Jeff sitting back there with the rocket. Man, I love how the backline is formed on the Samford side.
That's crazy Jeff can damage with that. The water beam now. That's kind of insane.
Yeah.
It's super satisfying, but
had to buff Jeff a little.
Yeah. Mysticism does find one on Goat. Okay, that's a Vanguard down.
Oh boy.
For Samford.
Okay, need to get Banner. Yes, does get Banner.
Both
nice.
Vanguards down for Samford here. This is Idaho's chance to get on point. There's not really anyone there to take a lot of damage.
No. That wasn't the move.
All right, Sinus is already
back.
back.
There, yeah, everyone's already back on the Bulldog side.
This Cap doing a very good job at stalling and staying alive. It's what Cap does best here. Hulk going down once again. Does Banner get harassed? Yes, he does. Fluffy Dino also finding one. But a couple on the side of Samford is going to keep them into this battle. Rocket with the ultimate is going to allow Samford to hold on to point. And that whole time, Samford actually had the point captured. And it's already at 60%.
60, only the one ult from Dino. I'd wait on that, at least for Toxic Ravik to get Angela ult here. Oh no, one more. We're getting pretty close there.
Oh man, yeah, that Jeff screen is kind of making me a little dizzy here. Hulk is going down a lot. Angela ult comes on out. Doesn't find anything. Oh, trying to stay alive. Some great healing from Jeff in the back.
Oh, Ayafagamoto went out. Not too much happening there though.
All right.
That was because of the counter.
Wow, lots of ults coming into the battlefield. A Star Wars ult and a Jeff ult also happening on side of Samford. They're trying to close out this capture point. They get 3 of Idaho.
Middle of the air. So I think, yeah, that's not. Luna popped that ult too early. If Luna waits for those other ults to come out, because it ran out too early, right? And then just the ults were just allowed to completely team flat there. Yeah, not the move. Luna needed to hold that for a little longer. You knew the ults were going to come out there, even if you're not actively tracking. You should, but even if you're not, you knew that's probably going to happen to get the cap point, right? So hold on to that a little more. Don't panic, and you'll do just fine the next time.
Yeah, and that was a good job from Samford recognizing that Luna just used that ult so they could ult twice freely right here and try and close out that capture point, which they ended up doing.
Yep. I mean, yeah, good move on Samford to counter it, right? Instead of just, you know, popping them right into the ult. Wait a little bit, right?
And throughout this series, Idaho has been getting some good picks, but after that first or second pick, they just can't really seem to find any more kills, which is usually what you don't want to see, or you don't see that a lot. Usually the team that gets the initial kills is the one that ends up winning the team fight, but not this time around.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at the VODs, but I think this is like one of the best maps for Idaho in terms of getting picks, right? One of the best matches. But I think that Samford's just perfectly fine with letting that happen because, I mean, once they get the team together, oh my goodness.
Oh, wow, all Idaho in this room right here, all staggered together.
Oh boy, one egg in one basket. Let's see.
Yeah, and they got that initial pick that we were just talking about. Ult doing a good job ulting to stay alive right there. No one has captured a point just yet. It is getting contested right now. Hulk might go down right here unless if he gets some crazy heals. Getting one on PC bats, but Hulk going down as well, was trapped in that corner as banner form. And the point is captured from Samford. Idaho is still all the way up there. Jeff in the front lines could get caught out.
Jeff on Jeff violence.
Yeah, it's just gonna ult. Only grabs Angela.
Let's see. Is that gonna last enough or just
just gonna be a sacrifice to get one.
Get one. Yeah, but that's just a trade-up. You want to try the spit.
Okay.
I guess
this Hulk has been going down a lot of times on side Samford. Maybe one of their only weak points so far. Rocket ult is gonna just get DPS'd down. Ooh. And a Luna ult on the side of Idaho.
Good move.
They are capturing points.
Oh, you see Bat has it. Oh, good swallow there by Hitman.
Yeah, wonder
how much this could go bad, right? Quick for Idaho.
Oh, there was 3 in there.
And yeah, Ravik will go down. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful from the Bulldog.
Yeah, Jeff's massive.
Jeff can't. Okay, first Jeff cancels out PC Bat's ult, which would have been trouble in itself. I have Agamotto. They were all crammed together, and then Star-Lord pops it with 2 ults. The entire team is out. Man, just great plays there.
Okay, Scarlet Witch goes through that Doctor Strange portal. We've been seeing that a couple times now. It always seems to find at least one, so that's good for Idaho. But they really need to try and win this objective here. This time, Sanu's finding one on Idaho support.
Watch out, Jeff.
Mysticism is the only support left alive. Big G finding one with the ult.
Go to Bruce.
Rocket gets a revive going here, and
goodness, 4's down already.
Oh man, just all of Idaho just got wiped right there.
Yeah, look at that Captain America
in a split second. That's like Star-Lord plus Cap.
Yeah, Cap America support ult right there. You'll have to see it. Oh boy, now they're just piling it on. Looking right into the hall, meeting them. Jeff, bye-bye.
Yeah, Vandals have to get on site if they want any chance, but it looks like
they're pushing
not
way
be
up.
possible.
Yeah, good move by Samford. Just eliminate that. Any chance. Don't wait there to get that down.
And that is going to be the series for Week 5 of the Marvel Rivals ECAC League. Idaho does fall 0-3 to Samford. 0-5 on the season, while Samford moves on to 5-0.
Yep. Although, all things considered, I don't think Idaho did all that bad there against, you know, what was that? That's
one of the top dogs.
I believe that's 3 Grandmasters and 2 Plats. Yeah, not too bad all there, considering the skill level. But, yeah, I mean, there's definitely some positives to look for in that match. I mean, that first map was great. A little bit of, like, I'm seeing the cohesion. I'll say that. I'm seeing the chemistry. I'm seeing the chemistry form. I think it's just, again, you know, getting those reps in, getting all that stuff in, getting those ults in. And success is possible here.
Yeah, it very much is possible. But it does seem that every week the duelists on the other team are just getting so much value and coming up with these crazy stat lines of a couple deaths and then so many kills. Just they get that momentum. And, man, but Idaho did do a good job getting those initial picks at first. That's what I was very confused about.
Yeah, that's interesting how that happened. It's almost like Samford was letting that happen. I mean, it's like part of the strategy. I mean, that's not right, but it almost seemed that way.
Yeah, this
Get
Venom
the looks here, yeah.
from Sinus on the second map was actually
Yeah,
very nice.
I do like the flexing out, right? Just able to kind of switch depending on the situation, right? You saw Sinus switched over to Venom there briefly. I mean, it worked, especially that start there. Yeah, here's this interesting Eye of Agamotto. More often than not, doesn't result in too much, right?
Yeah.
That can be a crushing ult, but, I mean, I don't know, maybe... Because it helps a lot more when the healers aren't just spamming heals as soon as that's going out, right?
Yeah, we didn't see too much value coming from that Doctor Strange ult. PC Bats doesn't usually play Doctor Strange, so that might be,
Could be a factor,
one
right?
of the reasons. But usually,
on the other hand, yeah, you can't let Jeff do that to you. I
Yeah.
mean, fair play, right? But I think you got to hear that sound effect and maybe punch out a little bit.
I mean,
And then
sometimes
Star-Lord picks it up there. That was a great play from Samford, though. No disrespect at all.
Yeah.
Great play. Not much you can do about that if you get caught in that. Yeah, and there's Hella there, which is alright. A decent idea, right? See, there's positive things going on here, right? Especially against this really tough Samford team. Just capitalize on that and just go to it. But it is going to be a tough two opponents. Wilson College is also, I believe, undefeated on the season, and West Virginia, not doing all that hot, but did get a map off of this team. So, I mean, it's going to be kind of tough. Here, let's see here. Oh, I had it somewhere. Yes. Yeah, Wilson College is completely undefeated as well. So, it'll be Wilson and Samford kind of battling for that top dog spot. That's a gauntlet of a schedule,
Yeah, it is.
unfortunately. But, yeah, here, let me look at West Virginia real quick here. West Virginia Wesleyan.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a little bit more winnable. So a little. Ooh.
Okay, so the dives on the side of Samford were all like super fast.
Definitely turning.
But you know what else is fast?
What?
Ziply fiber internet, baby. Super fast internet. Super cheap also for college students. If you go to ziplyfiber.com/students, there are plans as low as $10 a month for college students using code students at checkout. Super cheap deal for super fast and reliable internet.
Also, maybe you got a test tomorrow you got to study for. I don't know if that is related to anyone. If you need a little quick booster, Monster Energy, proud sponsors of the University of Idaho Esports program. As always, we appreciate the support, and we appreciate Monster for helping us fuel up.
Fuel right on
up. I actually might grab one.
I
do need to do.
I got an exam tomorrow,
I actually probably
and
might
I need to
grab
study
one, yep.
as well. So yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yep.
We'll be drinking them, so that means you guys gotta drink them too.
A win against West Virginia Wesleyan is definitely possible. Tune into that for the last weekend. We hope you tune in next week as well. But for this week, the Idaho Vandals will go to 0-5 on the season. We appreciate you sticking it out. It's Undrafted alongside
Radical.
and we'll see you in the next one.